Hello everyone, welcome to our graphics design class. So today we're going to be introducing you to Canva. We are going to be diving into Canva. We are going to be showing you how Canva interface works, and also we are going to use a template to briefly explain what the whole interface, how the whole Canva works. So let's dive into it. So now on the Canva website, you are going to see the for you document, whiteboard, presentation, social media, videos, websites, etc. And you see the search bar. Would you want to design today? And that's Canva asking you. So you see different on this left pane. You see the from on this other side. You see your name. Your initials will be here. And if you are on personal, you see it will be notified here. If you're on Canva Pro, this try Canva Pro, you won't see it. So now let's go straight to the business of the day. So to create a new Canva design, click on the create a design. And once you click the create a design, this dialog box will come up. This box will come up suggesting different sizes of design, different sizes you would like to use for your design. So if you are going to use the document size, the whiteboard size, the Facebook size, whichever size you want to use, it's suggesting it here for you. So, but for the purpose of this class, we are going to click on the custom size. So we are going to input our own custom size. Let's take for example 1080 by 1080 and click on new design. Now that is where our design interface will come up. So what you will see here on the left pane, let me start from the left to everywhere. So what you will see is the design tab. On the design tab, you see the templates and the styles. So the template is where you get different templates to work with. We're actually going to use one of these templates to work with it. So this is where you are going to see different templates, different nice templates to work with. Some of them are premium, some of them are free. So you can actually choose anyone to work with. Now we have the styles. These styles is, I mentioned this thing in our first class, the visual identity, which the styles contains the color palette. So whatever color palette you want to use for your design, whatever colors you want your design to have, you choose it here. And the font set you want to use, you can choose it here. So that's that for the styles. Then the elements, as I said earlier, as I said in the previous class, the element of a design is what makes up the design. So everything here is what we are going to be using to make up the design. Every single thing here. So Canva gives you so many choice of element to use. And the text, we have the text. We are still going to go back to this, come back to this text. We have the brand brand hub. This particular place is for those people that has different brand they work with. These people that have different brand they work with. So if you maybe one of the brands you work with have a particular font they use, a particular color, a particular visual identity they use. So you come here and you use it and you select whatever you want to use and use it to be consistent for that particular brand. So apart from that, we have the upload section. This upload section is where you upload pictures, upload videos, upload audios from your computer. So now to upload it, you can actually record something yourself or snap yourself and it will come to Canva direct. So to upload, you click on upload. Once you click on upload, you can choose any of these are the designs, these are the pictures I have on my laptop. So I can choose any of these pictures and upload. It will just go direct to Canva. So, but that's not what we want to do for now. So you can upload videos, you can upload audios too. And we have the draw section where probably there is something you want, but you that thing you really want to draw it, you just want to sketch it. You can use any of these markers, any of the markers to sketch whatever you want to sketch on your artboard. And these are like the eraser. whatever you want to use, you can use it here to sketch. And this project tab, I said it earlier, this project tab is where each of your projects is being saved. Like these are the ones I did earlier. These are the ones I did earlier. So it is being saved here. And we have the apps. So now let's go to let's find a template for the purpose of our explanation. So let's take, for example, we let's search for a food template. I know some of us like food very well, so let's go for something we like. Go for a food template, and we will go for something that does not have premium content in it, so we'll be able to work with it. Because if you have anything, if you select anything that has the premium content, we will not be able to work with it. We will not be able to download it. Not be able to download it. So let's go for something that does not have the premium content. So let's try this. I think we should try something like this. I pray it doesn't have premium on it. Okay, we don't have premium. Don't have any premium content here. So all these things here on this, first of all, this place, the whole, the every where everything is being dropped is called the Canva. Like the whole workspace, the workspace is called the Canva. It's called the Canva. So professionally, it is known as Canva. The Canva, the workspace is called the Canva. So however you want to put it, but it should, in case someone asks, you be able to understand what the person is talking about. So everything on the Canva is called the element of the design. The element of the design. So every single thing here, every single thing you can see here is the element of the design. So let me explain typography. That's by typography I mean text. So if you want to add the text here now, click on the text box. So now what happens here is if you check, we have selected the text, but it's actually carrying a font we are not used to. That is because the last font we highlighted was this particular font, this one that has the delicious one, this delicious font. So let's use a font that we will be comfortable with. So let me reduce it so everyone can understand what I'm trying to say. So so now text the text box, there are different kinds of text box. There's the point text box and the area text box. So the point text box is just on a particular line, while the area text box is on a box itself. Like if you want to write so many texts on a particular, maybe a paragraph text, so it is always on the area text box. It's on the area text box that makes it perfect. So what this is the area text box. So now we have the different text styles. You can use this particular text. This is the heading text style, the subheading text style, and the body text style. These different text style are used on different basis. Like for this design now, this template, the heading text style here is the menu, while the subheading is obviously the delicious. So this person chose the fonts. These are the fonts the person chose to use for the design. So now once you have your text selected, you will notice that the top tab, the top bar changes. This particular place changes. You will notice you can change the font style to whatever style you want, whatever font style you want. We recently changed the previous one to this Poppins. So now you can reduce the font size from here. Just reduce it from here. Aside from that, I personally when while I'm designing, I don't go through clicking here. I just click find the age and just drag to give me the size I want to use. So if you notice, as I'm dragging it, it is either increasing or reducing. So that is that. And you can change the color. So let's say we choose orange. You can change the color. You can also bolden it and also italicize it. Let me change the color back to white. So you can also italicize it and bolden it and also underline it, strike through, and keep it in capital letters, uppercase or through or lowercase. And this particular text is center aligned. So you can change it to right align, left align, or whatever, justify whatever you want. And also you can make it in a listing. Or some of us might know it as bullet point. You can keep it in a list. I prefer to call it list because that is the professional name actually. Say maybe numbering or normal bullet, any kind of bullet point you want to use, as some of us know it too. So that is for the listing, and you can also increase the spacing of the text, either the letter spacing or the line spacing. If as dragging this slider, you notice what is happening now. So the line spacing you can actually increase it to 2.5 and also decrease it to 0.5. So however you feel will be okay for your design. Same with the letter spacing. So we have the effect. For these effects, we have different effects here you can choose from. So some of the you might come across some designs in which some of those effects you'll be surprised, like you'll be wondering how do they will do this. So this is where they get it from. Once if you notice that as I've clicked here, I think some people might not be seeing it clearly. So let me increase it. Notice I've clicked here the effect has the effect have actually affected our text. So it has changed it to another style. So you can use any of the effects. You can even adjust the intensity of the effect to whatever you want it to look like. And also there are more effects here. However you want it to look like, you can select it from this pane. So we have the animate option, where this basically is for those people that are creating uh, an, uh, an animated poster. So we won't be needing the things we are making. We'll be working with static posters. So we won't really be needing the animate. And also we have the position. This position is basically if you want to position it at the top, the middle, the bottom, the center, the left, the right. However you want to position it, you can use that position. But personally, I don't do that. I just drag it to wherever I want because no one wants to go through finding where position is and all that. So we also have the transparency. We have the transparency. So you can this transparency you can reduce the transparency of the design to nothing and also increase it to however the name goes transparency. So we can copy the style, maybe the text style you like it and you want to apply it on another text, you can copy it and then wherever you see another text you click and hold it, you paste, you click the same place, it will paste the style there. So from here you can lock the text. This lock meaning it is immovable. You can't move it from here. Every other thing can move, but that particular text cannot move. So that is that for so to unlock it, you just click it back to unlock and access other features of it. So that's that for the text. That's that for the text. And if you click another object, another element in the design, you not get much of those features in the text. You just get the animate, the flip, and edit photo. So as time goes on, we explain most of these things in our subsequent class. So now to export this particular template, you click on share, click on, once you click on share, you see where to share it to. You want to type someone's name or email address to share it to that a specific person or to a team or whatever, or you want to send like a collaboration link. However, you want to send a collaboration link, meaning you want to you want another person to help you make some changes to the design, or maybe you want if the link to be only you to access, or you want to send a view only link so someone can only view it but cannot edit it. So since we want to download it, we'll click on download. Then once you click on download, we'll see the suggested format to download. The most preferable is PNG. I feel like PNG can work on any software, so on any app entirely can work. So that's why I prefer downloading my designs in PNG. So once you select the PNG, you can choose the transparent background, but you don't really need this because you are creating a poster. So you don't. Why do you need to remove the background? So you don't need that. You can lower the quality, lower the compress the yeah, lower the quality actually, compress the file. But we don't need all these things, and these features are only available for the Pro. So with that being said, we go direct. Now this particular place is to save the download. Yeah, is to save the download settings. So after you might have increased and done whatever you want to do, maybe you want all any of the designs to always be in JPEG and JPG. So once you click JPG, you can save it. So whenever you are downloading the next design, it will directly go to JPG. So now that you have finished that, you just click on download. So the design will automatically be downloaded. Notice it has gone direct. So the file name is why the name is your paragraph text is because we did not change the name. This is it. And what Canva does it carries the last element you inputted on the design. The last element you put on the design was your paragraph text. That was the name, that was the text box, that was the default text that came with the text box. So that's why it's carrying that your paragraph text. So that is that for our Canva class for today. Thank you very much for staying through with us up to this time, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.